Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I am answering a few questions about the Amazfit T-Rex. So one of the questions was data fields for running. So they are, for the most part, very similar to the strength training. Where the heck is running here? All right, there it is. I must be blind. So outdoor running. So as far as your data fields, this is what you can pick from. So these are kind of the pre-configured ones. So you have, let's see, duration. You have distance, pace, step, speed, altitude, slope, consumption, heart rate, and other would be some of these. So that's kind of what you get out of the running app as far as what data fields you can display. Now, as far as how many you can fit, you don't get too many here, unfortunately. But let's see how many I can add here. I think this, so this is what, 4 fields. I think this would be 2, 4, 6. So I think this might be the biggest one. So you can have up to 6 different data points during your workouts. So that's it for that. The other part that I found that was actually pretty cool, and I hope to get a chance to test it, is the golf mode. So, I'm always comparing this against the Garmin Phoenix, and, the strength training, was nothing to write home about. I think Chorus does it better, but the golf is kind of cool. So you can actually measure your swing. So I wish they'd put the extra effort and call it, like, change it to hole, but basically they call sets holes. So every time you swing, it counts the swing and then gives you kind of stats on it. So let me just do a quick practice swing, and you kind of can get right there. See, so you kind of get the data for your swing, and every time you swing, it logs it and gives you, I pressed the button here, damn it. All right, so now we're going to hole 2. So that's kind of how you change holes. So if I swing it again, you can kind of see here. So every time you swing, it locks it as a stroke. And then once you go to the next hole, you press the back button, and now you're in hole 3. Again, I wish they called it a hole instead of a set. But that's kind of what it is. But then once you're finished, you can kind of see a summary by how you did in each set, but they call it hole. So you can kind of see hole 1, I had 1 swing, hole 2, I had 1 swing, hole 3, no swings. But that's kind of it for the golf one. I think that's kind of cool. If we look at the Garmin one, obviously you can pick your own course, which is kind of cool. Let's just the Garmin, you can get that accessory to put in your clubs, which makes all the difference. But ultimately the Garmin one is, obviously you have maps, so we'll see once this one gets navigation added to see how it would compare. But I kind of prefer this kind of simplicity of the T-Rex. So that's actually, I think, pretty cool. For the price point, obviously this one's going to give you a significant amount more golf in detail, being a more expensive watch. But I was happy to kind of see what T-Rex did here. It's very simple and basic. You just keep your strokes, and a good way to kind of keep score. The last thing I wanted to show off is text messaging. So I'm going to go ahead and send a test message. Okay, so I think there we go. So there is the test message. So I said hi there, and then you can actually reply, you know, with a pre-configured message, or so you can, you know, pick an emoji. I think that's kind of cool too. And then you can kind of here, the emojis went through. So pretty cool texting function, I think. But yeah, that is it for today's quick T-Rex vid. You know, like I said, I'm still indecisive if I'm going to keep this watch. I think it is a great watch, but when you own the Phoenix, it's just kind of hard to give that up for the T-Rex. In the end, if I didn't have a watch already, you know, or if I didn't have the Phoenix already, I would definitely be more inclined to keep this one. But it's just the fact that I have the Phoenix. And you know, the one other part that I've kind of, as I've worn this watch a few times, what I've kind of started to kind of not like is all this print. And especially T-Rex, it just looks very kind of toyish. You know, the Phoenix is very kind of clean, kind of, you know, eloquent perhaps. You can probably pull this off in an office environment, where this one just kind of screams, you know, gadget. So I kind of, you know, I really wish they would have blacked out this writing, you know, just made it, you know, same color as like the chassis, just to kind of, you know, camouflage it a little bit versus kind of so bright and bold. And T-Rex, I mean, I don't know, kind of a goofy name. I don't need a T-Rex kind of, you know, that widely visible. So that's other parts it's kind of gotten to me as I've worn it. But I don't know, I'm still thinking of whether or not I will keep this watch. You know, I like it, but it's hard, you know, every time I wear it, I'm always missing the Phoenix, so it's kind of tough. But yeah, if you have any more questions, let me know. But otherwise, that's it for today. Have a good one.